Gayla. How are ya today? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Ooh, I'm super loud on my computer. There we go. All right. So, hey, Mom. Mom, you have one of these, or a couple of these. Hey, Joy. All right. We are going to color up and assemble. Hey, bestie. Yes, you do, and you love yours. These are going to be in the shop soon. We are going to color up and assemble one of these carnations because everybody is asking about it, and so I want to make that happen. So that's what we're going to do today. You guys all ready? Y'all ready for this? Okay. So I have these little brushes from the Rabbit Hole Designs, and I have these big brushes from the Rabbit Hole Designs. I love both of them. But I'm going to start with the smaller one, and this is Festive Berries. And I'm just going to color these up really simply because what we really want to do is focus on putting them together. So that's what I'm going to do. So when you color with the oxide inks, you can do anything you want because you're going to end up cutting this out. You also want to get, just off screen, I have my glue gun heating up. So you're going to want to have your hot glue gun ready to go. Okay. And then I have picked raspberry. Just trying to blend it in some. I've stamped this with Memento ink, and it is on, thank you guys for dropping the links in there. I've stamped this with Memento ink on Sweet Sentiment coloring paper. I like how this picked raspberry kind of brings that Festive Berries more into the pink mode than the red side. It's kind of one of those ambiguous colors. It could go either direction, into the pink or the red. Hey, Milligan. That's what I got for Valentine's Day carnations. Aww. So for those of you who don't know, we have a release coming up this weekend. Saturday is release day for us, the third Saturday of each month. And there is a very special prize during this release. So anybody who orders the entire release gets their name entered into a drawing to win this cool little carry case that my mom made for their stamps. So super duper fun. So you're going to want to buy the entire release to get your name in that drawing. Okay, and then we have the big flower. Take my money now. It's the best release ever. It's a fun release. I mean, I know we say that about like all the releases, but this one is truly like fun. It's eclectic and different and so unique. Very fun. Does it give you brownie points? Everything gives you brownie points, Tammy. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of give these a little bit of a cutout because I'm gonna run them through my die cutting machine. And I pulled out my little like tabletop die cutting machine so that you guys can see me die cut. So I'm just gonna kind of rough chop these up. I'm also gonna color the backs of these. Not this one, but these ones. I'm gonna go ahead and color the backs of these, but I'm gonna do that. Well, I guess I could do it now. I'm gonna do it with the light pink. Just because I like the backs of these to be colored as well. That brush is kind of too big for what I'm working on here, so I'll use my little brush. Because when you wrinkle these up, you are going to see the back of them. How many of you actually have this flower? How many of you have bought this flower? I know Tammy has it. I'm pretty sure Tammy has it. I know that Joy has it. Hi, Melanie. Yes. When I know that I'm going to see the backs of the flowers, like this one specifically, I will color the backs. But not all flowers do I color the backs because you don't always see them. Okay. And then I know I have some extra ink on this because I dabbed it. So I'm just going to use the extra ink off of these to add some color to this. I don't really need to because you're not going to see it. But just for giggles, why not? Okay. So now we're going to get out the dies. And look, I haven't even cut them all apart yet. So I'm going to grab my die snips. I did get that one. Okay, so there's my big die. Here's my other ones. I'm just gonna set them over there. I'll finish cutting them later. And then I'm gonna line this up. And I just rotate it till I figure out where it lines up at. Which this one could take a minute. To find. I'm guessing this part goes here. Yep. There it is. Ooh, there it is. Okay. A little piece of frog tape on it. What is the brush stand you have there? Hee. It's a sneak peek into something that we will have in the store soon. Very soon. Now I can't clamp this down because it has like a little suction cup, but this is paper, so it's not gonna suction to the paper. But that's okay. We're still gonna make it work. Yes, keep stocking for sure. Okay. Put that die aside because I don't need it no more. This die is considerably easier to line up. And I'm sure I have one of the little ones somewhere that I can cut out. Fewer passes through the machine, you know? I mean, I could have cut all these out before, but sometimes I like you guys to see like the whole process so you know what's involved. I'm so right-handed, it's not even funny. I'll show it to you in just a second. I'm keeping secrets. It's a fun little thing. My mom has a couple of them. She has some prototypes. So see, the backs are colored. We're gonna keep going with this. So in order to make your carnation full, you need to stamp like multiples of these. So sometimes I stamp more than I need, and it just depends on how many layers you want to put on your carnation. Excuse me. So you don't necessarily have to cut as many as I have cut. You can do more than I have cut. It's completely up to you. Whatever you decide, however you want your flower to look. Thank you, Tammy. You're so sweet. Thank you, Linda. I didn't even see you come in. Thank you, Meg. You guys are so nice. I tell you, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've been dealing with this, what I thought is a head cold, but I think Sandy has me convinced now that it's allergies. Seasonal. Yeah, I'm starting to think that because it comes and goes and I keep on thinking it's like a head cold, but then like at night I get super sneezy and coughing and thanks, Mom, and like lots of congestion, and I did not know that one person could generate so much snot. It's terrible. And so I've been going to bed like super early, like taking a Benadryl and going to bed, because I just can't handle it anymore. And so I thought it was like a head cold, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's an allergy thing. So who knew? Oh, hey, Mom, I looked all over for these watch bands, and I couldn't find them. So I just ordered another set of them, so they'll be here on Sunday. So you can pick out whatever color you want, because I ordered another set. All right. So we have these all cut out now. Save your dies. Throw your scraps away. Now we're gonna get to shaping. So, you know me and you know how I like to make sure and shape things. I know. You just stopped for gas? I thought you were already stopping for gas. I like to shape things without tools because I know not everybody has all of the flower shaping tools like I have. So I like to use what's around me, and I also like to, I don't know, I'll show you as I go. So this is my mouse pad that I normally have my mouse on. And then these Rabbit Hole Designs little brushes have great bottom to kind of disrupt the paper. So I use those. I also use a Sharpie. I also have all the flower shaping tools, but I just need to be able to disrupt this to kind of damage those paper fibers so that I can get a really good crinkle on this. So now what I'm gonna do, hi Lori, is crinkle this up. I don't know, Joy. I thought it was watch bands, but I can't remember. It was a long time ago. You did not separate scraps to material. Oops. Okay, so then I open this up because carnations are super crinkly. So that's why I do this. And then I come around and I just kind of pinch the edges. Okay, so now I have kind of this cup, and that's gonna be the base for my flower. Okay, now all of these, I'm gonna just accordion fold. And I don't want them to be equally folded. So some are large accordions, some are small. I pinch them together and I set them down there. So far so good, right? You guys can do all of this. Are you gonna dumpster dive and find it, Tammy? So far, I'm pretty sure y'all can do this though, right? I mean, we haven't done anything crazy yet. I like to show you guys how to do flowers like this because I think that flowers are intimidating for a lot of people. And I don't want you to be intimidated. I want you to enjoy them. Tammy. No dumpster diving for you. It is therapeutic, right? For somebody like me who is so super duper type A, to be able to make a flower this way without tools, without being perfectly perfect, you know, within the lines, doing all kinds of absolutely controlled things, this is such a good departure for me to be able to wrinkle stuff up and make it look beautiful. I think one of the biggest things that we worry about with flowers is that we worry about being perfect when we're making these flowers. And when you're making these flowers, being perfect is the last thing that you want to do, because Mother Nature doesn't make them perfectly. And so if you make this absolutely geometrically perfect flower, then your eye looks at it and goes, something's not quite right. So at the bottom of these is little tabs. And so you'll want to fold those little tabs up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start from the inside and we're going to work our way out. Okay, we're going to spiral our way out. So what I'm going to start by doing is grabbing my tweezers so that I don't burn my fingers off entirely. Only slightly. Hi, Allison. It's the only way to do it now, huh, Tammy? So I'm going to put a little dollop of hot glue there. And I'm going to start by putting this in the center. That little tab right there in the center. And I have enough glue there that I can pull this little tab around and put it right there as well. Okay. And these are the smaller ones that I've started with. Hi, Adele. Okay. Doesn't look like much yet, does it? It's okay. Same thing. I'm going to fold this up. Oops. I'm going to move my brushes. And I'm going to put this over here so I have a place for my tweezers and a place for my scissors. Okay. Another little dollop of glue. Okay, and I'll show you. I'll hold this up close. So now I've essentially made like a little circle, okay? But see how this one comes out? So it gives me a place to start spiraling with, okay? And I'll zoom in so maybe you can better see. Let's see if I can get another light on here. Is that helpful? Your world would be rocked and your friendship would grow. Yes, the retreats are fun. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Sandy and I pour our hearts and souls into these retreats, and there is still room. So if you would like to join us for the Marker Madness retreat, I highly recommend it. Okay, so I put a little bit of glue there, and I'm just going to take this one and overlap it with that one. Hold it down there for a second for the glue to set. And then you start spiraling out. Yes, there it is, the Marker Madness retreat. I'm so zoomed in, it's hard to see if I'm on the screen or not. Thanks, Allison. Okay, so now I'm graduating to the bigger ones. And like I said, the more of these that you stamp and put in here, the fuller your flower is going to be. So you can decide for yourself how full you want this to be. I forgot to fold this one under. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one right there. Oops, sorry. And notice I'm not stretching them out. I want them to stay crinkled up. You know what you did wrong? And those little tabs just tuck right under there, and you just keep going around. So once you get the first layer in, it's pretty simple to just continue on around with your little glue gun. And slide those little tabs underneath the previous one, and then just keep going and going. Oh, yeah, you gotta start from the middle. And I'm gonna put this one over here. Whoops. Did you see that? It went flying. I got some extra glue hanging out here. Don't mind that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the last one right here. No way. Joy, I thought you were a flower pro. I expect the novice stuff out of Sandy. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that down, and then this one's gonna go right here in the middle. So I'm gonna put my glue in there. Tuck that right down in there and hold on to it till the glue dries a second. Roll it, crinkle it, whatever works, right? I heard, Linda Lou. So look, there you go. Oops. There's your carnation, all pretty and ready to go. Now you can do another one and like spiral it and stick it right down there in the middle if you want. But you guys wanted to see this, so this is one that is not properly printed. But it has these shallow ones on this side, so you can put your paint brushes there to hold on to them so that they're over the edge, or this way, or this way. If you happen to color with chow markers, let me grab some. If you happen to color with chow markers and they roll all over your desk, you can put them here. so that you can keep them straight. I flipped it over to use the other side. These ones are full on, so I use it to like hold my scissors and stuff so that it's all like within reach while I'm sitting here crafting. Pens, if you're doing something like in your planner. I use it a lot for these and for these. So just a handy dandy. It doesn't work so well on that side because those are too big, but you can put these in there like that. So just kind of a handy dandy little scenario here that keeps all of your stuff in one spot instead of rolling around everywhere. So yeah, just creating fun things that are helpful. I sometimes will put my dies in here if I'm, using dies and I don't want to lose it. So I set that in there. And if my phone wasn't on the holder here, that's the camera I'm using, I sometimes set my phone in here. Or I set this like this and I lean my phone against it. So it works for that scenario as well. I also will use this to set my I usually just set them like this so that I know what's going on. But if you have little things that you're using, you can set them in those. These are too big for that, obviously. Yep. But all kinds of little things that you can do with it. And if you are a mixed media person, like your spatulas and stuff, I'll sit in here. So if you happen to be using your spatulas like that, I also will put my stickles in here so that it stays sideways, so that it stays down at the tip of it. So all kinds of stuff. But when I opened that, I found these. And I'm going to put some of these in the middle of my flower. Because why not? I know carnations don't really have this, but why not, right? We're here, we're making flowers, we may as well. Okay, and then any extra that did not adhere, you can pour back out. Cute. Super duper cute. Maintenance, yes. Maintenance on your Copics is such a huge, huge thing that I don't think people understand the importance of maintenance. So there you go, guys. Here's our Candid carnation with dies, and now you know how to put it together very easily. I will tell you that hot glue is probably the best scenario for this flower. Don't forget to catch me tomorrow at 3 o'clock, same time, and maybe we'll be doing another flower, a brand new flower. Hey, hey. Anybody want a brand new flower on release day? Elbow, elbow, wink, wink. Do you guys want a quick sneak peek? Really sneak. You ready? Is everybody ready? Are you looking at your screen? Ready? Oh, that was it. That's what you get. What? Hope you were paying attention. Don't blink and miss it. I know, right? Okay, so that's your sneak peek. You better log on hurry in the morning so that they don't sell out on you. And only through the weekend do you get the flower bundle, where you can get the flower stamp set and the dies at a bundle price along with the release. And if you are ordering the entire release, you get entered into a contest to win. And I will show you one of the things that you can win. My mom made these, and they are so stinking cool. These cute little bags that you can put all of your stamp sets in. And they have little drawstring ties on them with little like beads, and they're all lined. Oh my God, so cute. And so you can take your stamp sets and you can put them in here. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Super duper cute. So whoever buys the entire release, you get that the full release bundle, your name will be entered to win one of these cute bags. And we're going to be doing them for all the releases. So yeah, super duper cool, handmade by my mama. And I'm just totally in love with them. I want to keep one for myself. I won't, but I want to really, really bad. And so yeah, there you go. There's your flower tutorial for the day. Happy Floral Friday to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. The release goes live at 9 a.m. tomorrow Mountain Time. So you will be able to catch it earlier, or if you're in Pacific, or later if you're Eastern. Don't forget to sign up for the retreat. But please, please, if you are signing up for the retreat and buying the release, if you could do separate transactions, that would be fantastic. So there you go. We'll see you tomorrow for the release, and we will see you at the Marker Madness retreat. You guys have a great day. Toodles!